Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Estill County High School, where tonight the Estill County Engineers will be taking on the Perry County Central Commodores. We are live from the Estill County High School. This is Danny Wood along with Austin, the producer, and my trusty teammate, William Hardy, back in action. And we'll get into where you've been and what you've been doing here lately, but he shows up for the important games, and it's important now because we're getting close to district action now, aren't we?
Real close, Dan. Oh, this is going to be the last regular season game for the Engineers, with district season starting a little different this year on Saturday, and we'll have all that action for you on 99.3.
You will have all that action by yourself.
Yeah,
solo.
Singular, not plural. And but the Engineers are going to get a final good test tonight as they take on one of their rivals from the 14th, the Commodores of Perry Central, coached by Bobby Keith Dixon.
Hall of Famer Bobby Keith Dixon, and as always, the road to the 14th Region Championship in baseball usually goes through Hazard and Perry County Central. This year, Bobby Keith's Commodores are 18-14. They defeated Estill County by a score of 1-0 in a pitcher's duel way back on April the 10th. Coach Brian Crow's Estill County Engineers going through a little scuffle right now. Last night they played at Whitaker Ballpark in Lexington, lost to Bath County in a close one, 7-5. But they've lost 5 in a row to good teams, but not trending the way you want to at the end of the season. Overall, 18-12, William.
We want to go back to that trend before the slide was 9 out of 10 wins. That's the trend we want to go back to. That's the one we want to go to. Yeah, the one in the middle right now. So let's start a new one tonight, I think. And seriously, you want to be playing your best ball right now. That goes without saying. But tonight, against a really good team, I think is going to do something for your confidence to move you into district play come Saturday at 1 o'clock.
It's a perfect night for baseball. Cool and crisp. The field looks great. Both teams are ready to go. Conference is getting ready to be held at home plate. And William, let's take a look at the 56th district. It will be at Lee County at Happy Top this year. And on May 18th, Powell County will be taking on Owsley County. There was some discrepancy about who the number 1 seed would be in the 56th district. A lot of paperwork has to be filed about how you determine the ties, and of course Estill defeated Powell once, Powell defeated Estill once, and the run differential, which we assumed in the
always
here in the broadcast, was the difference. Powell won by 1. But Coach Crow thought that somewhere along the way they had decided as a district that the second game that teams played each other would be used to decide the tiebreaker. Well, after extensive research and KHSA being contacted, finally the ruling was we will go with the run tiebreaker. So Powell County will be the number 1 seed. However, both Powell and Estill heavily favored over Lee and Owsley. But May 18th, Powell County will take on Owsley at 11 a.m. And then on Saturday, May 18th, Estill County will play at 1 o'clock versus Lee County, who they've handled handily both times this year. And then the championship will be Monday at 7 o'clock at Happy Top. And, of course, you will have that all by yourself, going solo for that one. I will be with the ballpark director, Billy Bruce Wiseman, on a staff outing. And
all by yourself?
No, with the whole Kiwanis crew, team-building exercise we'll be working on, various different things of helping each other, trust falls. We'll have a ropes thing that will be done, and so he's got a lot of stuff planned. So I appreciate you doing that.
And you driving. You driving.
Yes, I'm driving.
that's the most important thing I was concerned about. All right, Dano, we're getting closer and closer here to first pitch as they're getting the field in order. And as you just mentioned it, Coach Bobby Keith Dixon and his captains walking up to meet Coach Crow and his captains as well.
Absolutely. And we'll have the national anthem and starting lineups here in just a couple of minutes. So why don't we take our first time out? Let's take a 2-minute break and we'll be back. You're listening and watching Estill County High School Baseball on WBON TV and 99.3 Cool Oldies, WIRV FM.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
We all know bad things happen to good people, but why not be as prepared as possible for those things? Linville Insurance in Richmond and Berea can make sure you're prepared when that happens. As an independent insurance agency, we represent many top-rated insurance companies for you, your home, your auto, or business. Our professional, educated, and experienced staff is here for you locally and 24/7 via our website or by calling us in Richmond 859-626-5252 or Berea 859-986-1056. Be prepared with choice, flexibility, affordability, all with superior protection.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care are only $15. DOT and CDL physicals are just $55. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Berea Walmart is open every day from 9 till 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care Centers, here when you need us.
It's slow.
Back here at Estill County High School, William already getting organized for tonight's broadcast. Set a record himself, I think. Did you say total of 13 hours of research for this game?
No, it was 13 and a half, Danny, because the last half if you remember, was spent on the field.
Turf conditions.
Taking grounders.
Soil samples.
Yes,
hops.
It was, and fertilizer.
How's the infield mix?
A lot of crab trying to sneak up, and that's why you saw me out there pulling them out by hand.
Well, you're going all out. It's a beautiful night for baseball. The weather is perfect. It sure isn't going to get too hot. That's for sure. William, let's take a look at the lineups. First of all, for Perry County Central, you got those?
Oh, I sure do, Dan. Oh, and familiar names on there as well. Some good Perry County names. You got pitching on the hill be Zach Gayhart. He'll actually lead off as well, followed by the shortstop Hunter Pigman. And batting third there will be in the 5 position, the third baseman David Elkins. And then in the cleanup slot, you got Mason McLarness. He's actually batting for the second baseman. And then catching, it's Braden Cottongame will be catching. And then Dawson Kersey is the first baseman. And then Reston Fields will be the right fielder. He'll bat 7th. Braxton Ambergy batting.
Familiar name.
Batting 8th, absolutely. He's our left fielder. And then Dawson Browning, DB, the center fielder, will bat in the 9 spot.
Coached by Hall of Famer Bobby Keith Dixon. Seems like he's been around forever. Him and John Meehan up there in Hazard. They got a great relationship, but, man, they battle each other every year, don't they?
I would say, Dan, they battle one another every year, and I would like to know when, at a point in time, there was not a Dixon coaching a Hazard or Perry Central school, because his dad's a Hall of Famer as well. So think about his dad. That's right. Think about his dad, and he been together. Think about how long that tenure would be.
Absolutely. And sometimes baseball in the mountains gets maligned, but they have represented very well and against state competition, Final Four appearances, and so forth. And also, when you think about it, the 14th region in the last 10 years has had, I believe, 7 Kentucky Coaches Baseball Hall of Famers in there. I always
including you.
I always told you that some of the best coach teams, maybe not always the deepest talent, but some of the best coach teams I ever played against were especially Meehan and Dixon and other folks in the 14th region. So, it's same this year as if you look at the 14th region, Hazard 22-7. Knott County Central 18-11, Estill County 18-12, right up there as well, and Perry County Central 18-14. William,
familiar names indeed, right up there, Dan-O. And as you come out of the districts here, will be early next week, And then the region action is going to start a little early as well, kind of a little different format, getting things in for girls and boys both. So let's not forget these boys will be back in action on Saturday. We'll be back live at 1 o'clock on 99.3 carrying the action.
You will be. I'll be on my team building exercise.
I say will and spirit. I say it in spirit. I say it in spirit. You'll be texting. You'll be texting.
I'll be texting right and left. And it's probably sending some pictures.
Right. All right, Dano, we're getting closer and closer to first pitch. We're going to have the national anthem now, so we will take our final 2-minute break and be back for the first pitch. You're watching and listening Estill County Baseball.
Auto accidents happen to all of us, and it can be a very stressful time. Let Renfro's Collision make the repair process easier for you. They have the training and equipment to repair your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. You have the right to choose your repair facility, so why not choose the one who works for you and not the insurance company? Your family safety is our #1 concern. Renfro's Collision, 22 years of excellent service, and that's not by accident.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
Sorry about this one. One thing I know is fine family. Oh, they were on the wall. Tollers.
They need one rose.
District Championship.
Back here at Danny Wood Field with Danny Wood, and we are getting close to the first pitch. Let's run down the starting lineup, Dan, for the Engineers. You got that one?
I did. Estill County. I appreciate that. Ty Neese will be leading it off. The freshman is hitting .378. He'll be catching because the catcher man is injured.
Gabe Brooks.
Gabe Brooks, but he'll be back soon. But he banged his knee over at Whitaker. The brick wall. He literally ran through a brick wall last night at Whitaker Bank. But he's going to be okay. But he's sitting out tonight as precaution. Ty Neese will be catching, hitting .378 and a .541 on base percentage. Camden Powell, the shortstop, number 12. 384 leading the team, will hit second. Micah Adams on the mound, hitting .338 as the pitcher. In left field will be Rocky Hicks, hitting .315. In center field will be Isaac Napier, hitting .372. Playing second base will be Justin Risen, hitting .365. First baseman will be Parkey the Octopus McCreary, hitting .327. Playing third base will be Andrew Elam, hitting .220. And in right field will be Dustin Warner, hitting .188. On the mound, William, Micah Adams, state tournament bass fisherman, by the way, 4th place. He'll be angling for his 6th win against 0 losses, and he's got 52 strikeouts and 18 walks in 35 innings and a microscopic 1.18 ERA. And if his ERA was his bass, he'd have to throw it back because it wouldn't be big enough. It's little. So he's on the mound, and we're about ready to play ball. Glad to have you here, Dan Wood, along with William Hardy and Austin, the producer. And we're getting ready to start things off with Perry County Central and Zach Grayhart, and here at the play-by-play, the voice of the Estill County Engineers, William Hardy.
Thank you, Dan. Oh, Mike Adams goes to work. There's first pitch. Call strike by Anthony Mollahan. Comes up the hill from last night. He was down over the hill last night calling Lady Engineers behind the plate. And now he's moved up.
Multi-talented.
Yep. 0-1 to Gayhart. This one outside, apparently.
You sound as if you didn't agree.
I was waiting on it. He's a little delayed sometimes when he makes the call, so I think he was just taking his time. There's a 1-1. It's fouled off. Be 1-2 now to Gayhart. He's going to be on the hill for Perry Central.
Can we talk about the elephant in the room?
Go ahead.
Austin not wearing his Carhartt brown knit hat.
Didn't know him. He used to look like a model. Here's the 1-2 to Gayhart. He barely gets a bat on it, so he stays alive.
Especially with that jewel hanging out the corner of his mouth. That's that smoky, sexy look.
That is true. Much like the cigarillo.
I keep forgetting these things are on the internet.
Yeah,
they stick around for a while.
Yeah, they do. All right, here's the pitch, and he gets a bat on it right back. Adams fully flexes out on the ground, catches it, goes over here to McQuarrie, out number 1.
I tell you what a way to field your position right there. Great reflexes to pick up the out. I believe Camden Powell had that one, but Adams really taking care of itself.
Absolutely. Laid out, as you saw. These two teams met, Dano, back on April 10th.
Yep,
Estill,
pitcher's duel.
Yeah, absolutely. And Perry Central won that 1-0. Rocky Hicks went 6 innings for the Engineers. He only gave up 3 hits, I believe, that day, but it was Perry Central. When they took care of business, didn't get up many either. They gave up 5, but got the victory. Here's the ball hit right to Risen. He bobbles it, but over on the first base and makes the play, kept it in front of him, and that'll be out number 2 as Pigman, the shortstop, goes down.
Risen made that one interesting by laying back on it. When that ball is bouncing, you have got to charge and pick your hot bat. Got caught in between, but recovered. That's the great thing about second base. Knock it down, you got a good chance.
Real close. So Adams will go now against the third hitter here. That's Elkins, the third baseman. First pitch, a little high for a ball. Perry Central Commodores, they brought quite the crew with them. They got the dugout full and got the bleachers full over here. Here's the call strike, 1-1 to Elkins. Bring 2 buses.
They did bring 2 buses, didn't they?
And here is Adams on the 1-1. This one low and outside. 2-1. Thanks for joining us. Engineer Baseball versus Perry Central. Big matchup between 2 teams. Somebody's going to get win number 19 tonight. Here, this one's popped straight up. McQuarrie making a play on it. I think it's going to go out of play and will be foul ball, strike number 2. So it's 2-2 with 2 outs here in the first inning. Perry Central.
Coach Granny inquiring of Parker McQuarrie. How come he didn't catch it?
But she said that to Gabe once, and you see what he did, run through the wall.
That's what. She motivates
That's
people.
exactly right. All right, 2-2 from Adams to Elkins. Here's the pitch, and it's hit right in the hole, past to the first base. Let me start all over. Right past the second baseman. Right fielder Warner come up, tried to make a play on it. I thought he was going to go to first with it, Dan.
He was playing shallow in right field. A hard hit ball right there by Elkins, and if he'd caught it clean, he might have had a shot. That was a good inside-out swing, taking the pitch and driving it through the right side, the right-handed batter, Elkins. Good-looking swing right there.
DH, Dano, Mason McLarness, M&M.
Excuse me?
Mason McLarness, M&M. Mason Mack. First pitch called strike.
Mike Adams. Last time we saw him, he had struggled a little bit in the first inning, if you recall, with his control, but seems to be dialed in tonight.
Here's the 0-1. He goes over first base. McCurry can't hold on to it, but doesn't go far. And Elkins stays close. Probably just getting his equilibrium back from being out there on that boat all weekend. 4th place. What about that?
4th place.
In the entire state. And didn't have a good day.
I'm hoping the KHSA trophy for that.
It was a big one.
Billy Bass.
It was like the normal. It was the normal, the kind of half octagon.
No fish on it?
Well, I couldn't see that. This one hit right field. The right fielder, center fielder are going to make a play. It's Dustin Warner, the right fielder, who calls off.
You got it. I'll take it.
And that's out number 3. And we played half of an inning here as they scratched out 1 hit. but no damage done. We got 3 outs. Now we're going to the bottom of first. We'll take a 1-minute timeout and be back. You're listening and watching Estill County Baseball on the stations of Wallingford Broadcast.
In Estill County, if you want more than just good pizza, you want great pizza, Steam Engine Pizza Pub in downtown Irvin is the place to go. At Steam Engine, everything on the menu is handmade with the highest quality ingredients. From pizza to subs to pasta to salads. You'll find Steam Engine Pizza Pub at 206 Main Street in Irvin. You can order carryout or delivery at 606-723-9787 or online at steamenginepizzapub.com. Steam Engine Pizza Pub, Estill County's first string pizza.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Back at Estill County High School, the Estill County Engineers, Micah Adams with a pretty efficient first inning, gave up 1 hit, but retired the side in 13 pitches. And now Estill County will come to bat, sitting up Ty Neese, Camden Powell, and Micah Adams, and they will be facing Zach Grayhart. William, you got any numbers on Grayhart?
I do. He's number 12. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yep, we have.
Got his digits on the back.
Good thing we got our telephones here so we can look real quick. I'll get back with you.
Yeah. My crackpot researched earlier today. Oh, I forgot. I was at work. I couldn't. That was Sunday.
You said you wished it was Sunday.
Yeah, it was Sunday when I was doing my latest.
Leading off for your Estill County Engineers.
All right,
Number 2.
Ty Neese actually will lead off, the catcher. Got a big smile on his face. Coach Granny.
Zach Grayhart, 7.16 ERA. He's only pitched 14 innings, so Coach Bobby Keith pitching off a little bit.
All right, he goes to work against Neese. Neese with a good game against Powell County a week or so ago. And filling in today behind the plate for Gabe Brooks. Grayhart. And the ball hit right up the middle. Going to be a base hit for the freshman, Ty Michael Neese.
Let me tell you something. This freshman has come on this season once he got an opportunity, hitting .378 coming in. And what you want for a leadoff hitter? You want your leadoff hitter to do what, William?
Get on base.
And he's doing at a .541 on-base percentage clip. That's pretty good for a freshman. That's pretty good for anybody.
Doggone right it is. Camden Powell, the shortstop, number 12, up there for the Engineers. This one sails over his head. He was taking off there for a minute. I think he thought he was going to get him. I did too. He's over here getting a little lead at first. Grayhart checked him. Now he goes to 1-0. This one low in the dirt. Ball number 2, 2-0.
I think I would classify Grayhart as a junk pitcher. A lot of off speed. He's done a lot of curves so far.
Fred Sanford type.
Lamont, you are correct.
Grady. All right, 2-0. Grayhart to Powell in the stretch. He looks, delivers. This one outside, ball number 3. So we go 3-0 here to Powell. Grayhart looks over here at Neese. Now he delivers to Powell on the 3-0. It's called strike number 1, 3-1. See what Estill County court clerk's got shaking down here at third base now as he looks at his play sheet.
Grayhart, it's got that short-armed, herky-jerky motion. Hard to pick up the release point. I notice even his fastball looks like it has some downward movement.
3-1. There goes Neese. The ball hit right back to the pitcher. He looked at second, threw it away, and Powell heads to second. He falls down, Dano, and he gets up, and he's going to take it anyway, and Neese stops rounds third. Yeah, dead ball must have went out of play over here, and Powell went down hard about 3 steps off the bag. The umpire comes over and checks it. They're going to give Neese home, and Powell will be down at second base. So, the error on the pitcher.
The key to that play right there was putting Neese in motion when he was stealing. As it was hit back to the pitcher, he thought about second, but because Neese was stealing, he couldn't get him. So that made him hurry the throw to first. So if he had not been going right there, if Coach Crow hadn't put him in motion, that very easily could have been a 1-6-3 double play. So good job, Coach Crow, putting him in motion right there. Ends up in a runners on second and third.
Yeah, boy, because he checked that. He turned to check that runner, and he was already there and thought different of it. And just like you said, Daniel, got him thinking, and then he made a poor throw over here to first base. Now the umpire is going to step back, going to give a new ball to the pitcher, and runner down in scoring positions. Powell with Adams, the pitcher, stepping in.
Corners in for Perry Central, and middle infielders back. They'll concede the run. Now shortstop creeping in.
So Adams at the plate. First pitch of ball. Powell down at second, so Neese is at third.
Micah hitting .338 on the season.
Here's the pitch. This one hit long and high out to left field. Left fielder going to make a play on it. He catches it, and Neese will score easily as he tags over at third base. So give Micah Adams the RBI.
Good job, Micah Adams right there doing his job. Runner on third base. Got just underneath it, but boy, he put the good part of the bat on it. It was a deep fly ball to left.
The left fielder, Rocky Hicks.
Estill leads 1-0.
Powell stayed down at second, came off to make sure he fielded it, and he did. He went back, and Neese scored easily. So 1-0. Estill County here is the 4-hitter, Rocky Hicks, up to bat.
Rocky hitting .315 on the season.
This one high to Hicks. Appreciate you joining us. Engineer Baseball on WBONTV.com and FMWIRV 99.3. Estill County and Perry County Central 14th Region rivals battling it out. Gayhart, this one hit by right up in the air. Catcher going to try to make a play on it. Out of play, as you heard, it hit the bleachers or the top of that bus coming through. One of the two, Dano. Got some metal.
Sounded more aluminum than steel of the bus as
the Bluebird goes by.
Bluebird goes by. Madison County bus going by. I guess the Estill County Middle School playing their postseason tournament down at James Lonnie Thomas Field. Over the hill, through the woods.
1-1, the count to Hicks. Powell down at second base. Gayhart looks at him, delivers. Hicks swings, misses.
That was a good pitch right there. Fastball looks just like his breaking pitch and starts right down at the knees and then just broke away late and sharp.
1-2 is the count to Hicks, a cleanup hitter. Gayhart delivers. This one taken for a ball. Count goes even now, 2-2.
Got the girls on the radio tomorrow night. Senior night.
Senior night.
Which was a special one for me last year, and a special one for you this year is Elizabeth, your eldest, plays her last game.
Here's a hit by Hicks. It's going to go in the right center gap. Center fielder giving chase. He hauls it in. Powell's going to tag, and he's going to advance to third easily, but there's 2 outs. So the center fielder.
For Estill County, number 24, the center fielder, Isaac Napier.
With the catch, and so Ike Napier to the plate for Estill County, the center fielder, as Powell now over here at third base. So pitch gets loose or something down there, we could see another run.
Balk.
even better.
Jody Orr used to quiz us. I think there's 7 ways you can score from third. Maybe more. Obviously, I forgot them all.
First pitch you call strike. Second one high to Napier, so 1-1.
Looks like sometimes Grayhart, when he's throwing his breaking pitch, kind of throwing around the side of it, kind of getting under it a little bit.
1-1 to Napier. Runner down at third is Powell. Here's the pitch, and foul back. Out of play. So 1-2. Gerhardt goes ahead in the count. 2 out here in the bottom of the first. Estill County put 1 on the board.
We kind of mentioned earlier, Win, but Estill in need of a good performance here going to the district. Losers of 5 in a row, play some good teams, but had a good season. For that streak, they would won 9 out of 10.
Here's the pitch. It's low in the dirt. Ball number 2, so 2-2 to Napier. Two to the center fielder and sophomore Isaac Napier. Here's the pitch and taken outside for a ball. It's a little close. Got an alert on your phone there, Danny, from Margie. Take out the trash. I heard that jingle. One of many that you have all programmed.
Yeah. I've already got it rigged to return.
Yes, ma'am.
Automatic.
Auto reply.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Auto
ma'am.
reply.
Here's the pitch. Hit Napier right to the shortstop. Took a nice bounce for him and right on the first for out number 3. So we've played 1 complete with the score. Estill County 1, Perry County Central 0. We'll come back for the top of the second inning in 1 minute. You're listening and watching Estill County Baseball on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
Pulled pork, brisket, ribs, burgers, hand-cut steaks, prime rib. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue in Irvin. Whether you like your meat cooked low and slow or seared and sizzling, House of Q has just the thing to ignite your taste buds. Eat inside in the beautiful dining room or outside on the biggest patio in 4 counties. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue at 77 River Drive in Irvin.
At Estill County High School, the Estill County Engineers leading 1-0 as we played 1 inning of play. William, great night for baseball here before it gets too hot and humid.
Boy, we're going through all seasons here this week, I believe, because early next week it's up into the high 80s. And
it was cool down at Kiwanis Park last night.
Chilly.
That doesn't happen very often.
No.
That's the hottest place on earth.
Been chilly. Saturday opening day was a little chilly. First time we had an opening day parade in the rain where we used the wipers.
Yes. The Gray Goose has been in the parade. Was it 10 straight years now?
11. That was the 11th. All right, Adams working on Perry Central's number 10. That's the catcher, Braden Cottongame. He didn't mean to, but he fouls that second pitch off.
Cottongame hitting .302 on the season.
Pretty good. 1-1 to Cottongame. Here's the pitch. It's outside. So 2-1. And hit Cottongame in the back on that one, and he'll go down to first base, taking one for the team.
Off-speed pitch there. Just got away. Slipped out of the hand of Micah.
And they're going to run for the catcher here. Courtesy runner will come in.
Number 3, William.
Number 3 for Perry Central. So you know who that is.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if you do.
one of our favorites. It's number 3. That's old Trevor Spurlock. And they get his uniform dirty, so he has to dive back in first here as Adams checks him at first base. So Dawson Kersey, the first baseman, steps in, fouls one back. Strike number 1.
Kersey hitting .284 on the season.
No relation to Fran.
Different spelling. Kersey's last win at UK was against whom?
UT.
You got it. First time they had wore
all blue.
I was there.
That's when he told Johnny about it, wasn't it? Before the game. Told him the outcome before the game, didn't he?
Nostradamus.
Yes, told him.
I was going to ask you that one, but I didn't want you to repeat it. Thought you might.
0-1s. They check the runner again. And Adams set to deliver. He deals. This one low in the dirt. Neese comes up throwing to Powell, but not in time as a little off target. And
Spurlock with 25 stolen bases on the season coming in. That's 26 now.
That's a lot. Here's a ball hit down the line to Parker McQuarrie. He smothers it and steps on the bag for out number 1. So ground out to the first baseman does Mr. Kersey. So the runner, though, Spurlock, he advances over to third.
Good job right there by Kersey as he moves the runner over. And now runner at third with 1 out. Lots of ways to score. Left-hander Dustin Fields up now, hitting .333.
Here's a pitch low and inside, ball number 1.
Defense for Estill County infield. Playing back, pretty much will concede the run.
This one gets away from Neese. Here comes Spurlock, and he goes right back to Adams, who puts the tag on him, but it's a little too late, Dan-O, as he goes in for the score, and we're tied.
Start over then. Nobody on base, 1 out. And, 1-1. They feared the pitcher. Let's just start over right here.
Give that one an arrow down to the
pass ball.
Pass ball. Got a glove on it. One and one, the score now. And this one taken for a low for a ball as the account goes 3-0 to Mr. Fields. He's the right fielder, Dustin Fields. It's kind of like a country singer.
It does, it does.
Here's a 3-0 as he goes high, and he'll be ball number 4, and he'll jog down to first base. So,
or even a country song. I'm just up here at Dustin
Fields. Braxton Hamburgy, old style Perry County name, coming to the plate. Left fielder. Fields over at first. Adams looks at him. Adams threw 4 straight balls there to Fields, so looking for a strike, and this one inside. You see Perry Central, no hurry to swing at anything here till Adams throws a strike again, Dan. One 1-0 to Hamburgy. This one low and outside. So 2-0. Adams steps off and kind of takes a minute to gather himself, Dan-O. Nice job by the junior. 2-0. Adams delivers, and this one in the dirt, scooped out of there by Ty. He goes 3-0 again, so.
Saw this early in his last outing. A little bit of control. He was going high in his last outing every time.
Camden Powell going to come in and talk to him there for a second as he steps off the rubber. Gathers his.
He's asking him what kind of bait he used at the.
How many pounds was that exactly? For what is it? How many pounds? Tell me that again.
Ounces?
What was third place?
Is it a spinner? Spinner bait?
All right, 3-0 to Hamburgy. See if he can throw a strike here. Fields down to first. Here's the 3-0. It's high and inside for a ball. And so we got runners at first and second with the 9-hitter, Dawson Browning. Coming to the plate and going out to the mound, Coach Brian Crow. Dano going to go out and talk to Micah.
Looks a little uncomfortable out there, like something's bothering him or something, physically. Hope not.
Yeah, I think you're right, Dano. He's talking to him right now, looked at his hand there. Saw him take his glove off. You remember that last time when Powell went and talked to him, took his hand off, and looked at his non-throwing hand. And so I'm having a little word now with Coach Crow. Certainly hope he's okay. Runners at first and seconds, 1-1 here in the top of the second inning.
Don't forget, we'll have the girls' senior night tomorrow night. Softball. Both teams, boys and girls, getting ready for district action postseason. High expectations for both teams. Coach Grove comes back into the dugout. Now we got one out. Runners on first and second for Perry Central. They've tied it up 1-1. Number 9 hitter up.
All right, here's the pitch. There's a call strike. Browning looked at that one, 0-1 to Dawson. Adams looks back at second base. We got runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. He tries to bunt it. Adams dove on the ground, can't control it. And then we weren't over here at first base, a little late getting there. And so we've got runners safe all around. And old base is loaded now as we go back to the top of the lineup.
Yeah, classic Bobby Keith move right there. Pull the old surprise bunt with one out. Gets the base hit, and now bases loaded, one out.
Back to the top of the lineup, too, the 300 hitter.
Top of the lineup, and the corners are in. Looks like the corners and the pitcher will go home for Estill, and shortstop and second, they'll try to turn two.
So Gayhart, he grounded out to the pitcher on that play. You remember Adams laid out for it there in the first inning, Dan-O, and Adams laid out for that bunt there that was in the air. Made a great play.
Just could not get to it.
1-0 to the opposing pitcher who's batting leadoff. Here's the pitch, and this one foul straight back out of play over our head.
Micah obviously feels more comfortable going from his windup, but now he's going back to his stretch. Parker McCreary now calls time.
Come over and
go
talk
have
to
a
him.
word with Micah.
Talking about that bass again, the big bass award.
What'd you tell Camden about that?
Yeah, what did you tell him? Because I want to know, did you tell him the wrong lure?
Use a Zebco 33.
Cane pole.
Even better.
All right, 1-1 to Gayhart. 1-1's the score. Bases loaded. Here, this one is called strike. A little low and inside, but we'll take it. 1-2 as Adams gets ahead in the count for the first time in a few batters this inning for sure. 33 pitches thrown by the junior now, but Gayhart threw 20 himself in the first inning. So one out. Here's the 1-2. This one right at the eyes for ball number 2.
Hung a curveball inside there, and Grayhart doing his best to kind of lean in and twist a little bit, get a hit by a pitch, and result in a run.
Lean in and twist. That'd result in an injury for me, even if I wasn't hit, wouldn't it, you?
Correct.
2-2. Here's the pitch. This one hit hard right up the middle. Powell snags it, hands it to Rising. He goes on to first. Safe, they say. Great play by Camden Powell as he dove and caught that one, as you saw, and flipped it in his glove to Rising. He went over to first base, and Coach Wood's going to check that one out on the screen.
Well, I can't see it on the replay, but I was going to say that will look good on the replay on WBON. What a great diving play by Camden Powell. Gloves it over to his teammate Rising, who off his back foot made the throw. And tell you what, if that had been a double play completed and have prevented the run from scoring, that would have been a Sports Center highlight.
Well, it would have been. So that's out number 2. And we've got runners at the corner. And it was Fields who scored the second run of the inning. He had walked earlier. So now runners at the corner. And the two-hitter, Hunter Pigman, he grounded out to second base in that first inning. See if we can get another ground out here. Here's the pitch called strike. Two-one. Perry Central now on top of the Engineers. 0-1 the count here with 2 outs in the top of the second. He delivers. This ball is hit in the gap. Warner makes a play on it, and it's an out. And that's the 3rd out of the inning. And Estill County gets out of some big trouble. And the score is Perry Central 2, Estill County 1. We'll take a 1-minute timeout and be back for the bottom of the second inning. You're listening and watching Estill County Baseball on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
We all know bad things happen to good people, but why not be as prepared as possible for those things? Linville Insurance in Richmond and Berea can make sure you're prepared when that happens. As an independent insurance agency, we represent many top-rated insurance companies for you, your home, your auto, or business. Our professional, educated, and experienced staff is here for you locally and 24/7 via our website or by calling us in Richmond 859-626-5252 or Berea 859-986-1056. Be prepared with choice, flexibility, affordability, all with superior protection.
Back at Estill County High School as Perry Central made the most out of that inning, William, benefiting from 2 walks and a hit by pitch and a pass ball. So with all that, and a base hit, with all that happening, I guess Estill County could say they're glad they only gave up 2 runs as Perry Central takes the lead 2-1 as we go into the bottom of the second. Engineers will send up Justin Risen, Parker McCreary, and Andrew Edelin. I'm sorry, Elam.
All right, Justin Risen, the senior, one of many seniors here on this Estill County Ball Club. Not many people have. All right, Gayhart going to work on the second baseman, Justin Risen. Here's the pitch, taken low. Ball number 1. Risen, number 7. Here's your 1-0. This one's hit. Blooper past second base. Second baseman making a nice attempt to it, but he can't haul it in. He run a long way down 0.
Absolutely sharp. Took the perfect angle on it. Got a good jump. Ran through the ball. It was just a little bit out of his grasp. So Estill County with a blue pit. Looks like a line drive in the scorebook I'm marking right here, William.
Parker McQuarrie, the first baseman, another one of those seniors. At the plate, the left-hander steps in.
As Blaine Click has named him the Octopus.
Here is the pitch. He squares to bunt, gets it down, and right to the pitcher who has no other play but over here to throw out McQuarrie. So McQuarrie moves the runner over to second base with the sacrifice bunt.
Perfect technique and result. So now Elam and Warner have a chance to drive in Risen.
Elam, the runner down at second base here, 1 out in the bottom of the second. Engineers down 2-1. Here comes the pitch and taken for a called strike. Dustin Warner, another senior on deck, the right fielder.
First pitch curveball right there by Grayhart, throwing it for a strike.
The pitch to Elam, it's high. Ball number 1, 1-1.
Did you say something to Ryan, pal? Make him mad?
That was my intent.
But he's gone.
He's gone. You said, get him out of here. 1-1. This one upstairs.
I think he's mad because he wasn't invited to the Kiwanis staff team building
Is that what it
exercises
is? I think
weekend.
it was really was you when he heard that. He knew.
I didn't make out the guest list. Ballpark director, too.
2-1.
BB Dub.
To Gayhart. Delivers and fouled off. 2-2. Elam looks at the 2-2. Rising's down to second base in scoring position. See if Andrew can get a bat on it here. 1 out in the second. Andrew fouls this one off. He does indeed. Stays alive.
Had a good cut at that one.
Good at bat right now for Albert.
Can we call him Prince?
I like that. Edelin. Andrew Edelin. 2-2. Gayhart looks back at Rising. It's into the stretch. Still looking. He delivers. And this one fouled back.
Had a big rip at that one. He liked that pitch.
Wanted that one, didn't he? Good at bat here for Andrew battling. Base hit here will tie us back up, Dan. Here's the pitch. Low in the dirt. Catcher does a good job of keeping it in front of him. Prevents Rising from moving over to third, so the count's going to go full. Andrew working pitcher here.
That's Cotton Game, the catcher.
Full count to Elam. Gayhart. Ball hit. Left side. Third baseman looks. Rising back. Comes over to first. Now here's going to be a play at third. Ball in the dirt. And Rising in time as Elam moves the runner over.
Third baseman did a good job looking Rising back and made it a close play at third.
Well, he did, Dano.
Throw back from first.
All right, here's the 9-hitter, Dustin Warner, the runner down at third base. Dustin, senior right fielder. Swings and misses at this one.
Chase a little high there.
Coach Crow telling him keep his head in.
Mark tells me that all the time.
Fayez looks at the next pitch, and this one hits him right in the middle of the back. So
solar plexus.
That ought to feel familiar to you too as well.
Exactly.
Speaking of Margie, Fayez comes down to first base, got a big grin on his face, talking to Coach Crow's eldest son, Blake.
And of course, with 2 outs, especially when if we get to 2 strikes here, we might see some shenanigans come on the play calling from Coach Brian Crow. Especially in high school, you always see something like that. Leave early, big lead.
It's a Harry move right there. He had his hands up in there saying, look at me, Dustin. He was talking to Blake over here, and he's saying, look at me. All right. Here's Ty at a single to start the game. Single here, tie it back up. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. Tie out in front of that one. Coach Crow going through the signals. Now Cotton Game going to go out and talk to his pitcher.
Old style signals there. Shifts back and forth. Sometimes he goes to the cards, sometimes he goes to the hand gesture signals.
Two 2-1 is the score. Bottom of the second inning. Engineers at bat here. 0-1. Count to the freshman catcher, Ty Neese. 2 outs. Runners at first and third. Ty single back in the first. See if he can punch out another hit here. Gayhart looks, delivers, ball hit to the third baseman and eats him up as he can't handle it. And there's a run. scored, and we got runners at first and second. Nice job of Ty putting it into play, and then anything can happen when you do.
Is an in-between hop, and if you don't immediately react, when it's a high hop, you got to come hard. Because if you lay back, sometimes you get that in-between hop, and especially if you're at third playing deep, you don't have time to throw them out anyway. So, yeah, you called it perfectly. Just kind of ate him up there.
So give Ty an RBI and give us a tie score. 2-2. Runners at first and second. Camden Powell reached on an error, and there, we got the runners got hung up down. As Miller headed down to second, and they have got Warner in a rundown, and Miller going to head back. They're running right at him, and Engineers make a base running error, and that is going to be the third out.
That was a snafu.
Yep, snafu. So we've played 2 complete with the score. Estill County 2, Perry County Central 2. We shall take a 1-minute timeout. Be back for the top of the third. You're listening to Estill County Baseball on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank, with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care are only $15. DOT and CDL physicals are just $55. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Berea Walmart is open every day from 9 till 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care Centers, here when you need us.
Back here at Danny Wood Field, 2-2 is the score as Estill County scratches out a run there in the bottom of the second. Micah Adams set to go back to work for Estill County, and here to call it is Danny Wood himself for the third inning. Take it there, trusty teammate.
Thank you, William. Estill County had a little base running problem there at the end of the last inning, but they did manage to squeak out a run, and we got the makings of a barn burner here, 2-2.
No change in the lineup here, Dan, as we start the third.
There is not?
No change. Neese is still back there.
Perry Central, number 14, David Elkins.
David Elkins will lead it off for Perry County Central. He singled in the first inning, was stranded at first, batting .321 coming into the game. Micah Adams trying to find a rhythm out here on the mound for the Estill County Engineers. He's 5-0 on the season. Gets a first pitch strike right there on a fastball. Dan Wood, William Hardy with you. Austin, the producer. New board up back in the studio.
Rod Bargo, all-name team.
Side gig from his game show hosting job. Here's a shot to center field. Back on his horse is Napier, and he gets it, runs it down almost at the wall. And I'm telling you right now, that was a shot, and that was a la Billy Hamilton. I'm telling you, on the crack of the bat, I thought it was over his head, and Isaac had a great jump. And William, did you see how he ran straight through that ball? Perfect route to it and angle, and ran straight through it. If I am the batter, David Elkins, I feel cheated right there.
I'm telling you what, you called it perfectly, because that's what he did down on you. His best yet, as always, since we were in Mighty Mites, his daddy standing out there in center field up against the fence.
Had the perfect look at it right there. I think he's listening to us.
He's there. Cheering, got the biggest round of applause, as it should, came from his daddy.
Did it look as good as it looked here?
He says yes. Our roving field reporter,
You're on the payroll now,
Shannon Napier. We'll send a check. For the same.
Kevin Williams says you get a tenderloin.
Yeah, that's one. That's more than we get.
Perry Central's going to think he's giving hand signals for the pitch call. Meanwhile, back on the farm, Micah Adams strikes out.
For the Commodores,
McClarnus.
Brandon Cottongame.
And that'll bring up Cottongame, who was hit by a pitch, stole a base, and came around his Spurlock. Spurlock stole a base. His courtesy runner. He hits one. He hits the bag at first base, and he's going to get a base hit. Parker McCreary was going to be all over that one. But sometimes I'd rather be lucky than good.
Yeah, Parker was right there, Dan. Oh, boy, hit the bag straight up in the air. And here comes Mr. Spurlock in to run for him. What's he got, 26 stolen bases?
Had 25 coming into the game, has 26 now. 2 outs. I'd say we might see him going early in the count. Giving away my strategy. It doesn't matter anymore. I had to pitch out right now. Or throw over. Coach Crow decides to throw over. He's going. And the pitch is inside. He'll go to the screen. And Spurlock will stay at second base.
Spurlock down fast as lightning. And he got down there in a hurry. So I can see why he's got 27 now. Stolen base. The guy's lightning fast. Got to give somebody credit for getting on base to get him in there a bunch, too. You know, because he didn't get there for free.
Pitch outside and 3-0. Micah has been more kind of hot and cold so far in this one. We just hadn't looked comfortable on the mound out here today. Another outside pitch. Now 3-0. Kersey grounded out to the first baseman last time, and 4 straight balls. Not a lot of damage on that. Sets up a force out at any base. 2 outs.
Get him here down where we can start out 8-9-1 next inning.
That would be nice. Fields has walked twice so far today. Left-hander. Another ball. First pitch. 55 pitches for Micah Adams now through almost 3 innings. Ball in the dirt. If I'm not mistaken, he's been low most of the time today. And
yeah.
The last time we saw him, I think it was Blaine was with me. He was having trouble high. Came in today with a 1.19 ERA, 5-0 on the season. And there's a line drive up the middle, fielded by Powell. Risen gets it and throws over safe. Powell had it off his glove, and Risen picked it up off the ground and almost got Fields. We're going to give that an infield hit.
Perry Central, number 1.
And bases are loaded now with 2 outs, and Ambergy up, who also walked his only other appearance.
Well, I think he walked on 4 pitches. Remember, he had back-to-back about 8 straight pitches walks. So Engineers trying to avoid disaster here again, Dan.
Adams will go from the windup with 2 outs. And there's first pitch hitting. Risen dives for it. Can't come up with it. Center field for a base hit. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And going to third and out will be Fields. So the 2 runs count. And that makes it 4-2. Perry Central retakes the lead. All that damage coming with 2 outs. We'll come back with the bottom of the 3rd inning for the Estill County Engineers. It's 4-2 Commodores. You're watching on WBON TV and listening on WIRV FM.
Entrepreneurs have passion and a lot of determination. They also know that a trusted support team is essential for success. Your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank know a lot about working with small business owners, offering a range of loan and leasing opportunities as you develop, build, and grow your company. Stop by your local CVNB in Richmond or Berea or visit cvnb.com and let's talk business. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At EKU, you'll learn to take a broader view of your world. But we also understand it's the details that shape the big picture. So go ahead, play with fire, think on your feet, or touch the sky. Here, you'll be a part of something new, something big, something beautiful. Be a colonel. Your time is now.
Back here at Danny Wood Field, 4-2 as the Commodores scratch out 2 there in the top of the third, and Estill County going to try to get back even, if not go ahead here as they go to the number 2 hitter in the lineup, Camden Powell. He reached on an error last inning, and the Engineers find themselves trailing by 2 here to bring it back into its former head engineer, Lieutenant Dan Wood.
Thank you, William. First pitch swinging is Camden Powell, gets under it, fly ball to center field, and Browning is under it for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out for the Engineers in the bottom of the third.
Wasn't as pretty as Ike Napier's, but it was a good play by the center fielder. Come on, took care of business.
And it's also amazing, Mike, usually pretty good control, but when, the runs that have scored have reached on hit by pitch, walk, and 1 scored who got a hit. Now bring up Micah Adams. Speaking of, the pitcher.
Got to get it going here with 1 out.
Had a sacrifice fly and a RBI in the first inning. Scored the Engineers' first run. Takes second pitch high. 2-0 the count now. Had some tough plays last inning as well. If your defense can come up with them, you get out of the inning, you need those when you get to the postseason. Down and away, good pitch right there, swing and a miss.
Going after that one hard, wasn't he, Dano?
Expecting fastball, got a little deuce outside and low instead. Grayhart pitching it backwards. And there's a pitch close, but outside. Makes it 3-1. 2-1.
Swung and missed it one, and then that was a ball. Okay, so here we go. Let's hit.
Here's hit to third baseman. Coming up with it is Elkins. Those across the diamond, plenty of time out. And 2 up and 2 down for Estill County. 5-3 on that one. That'll bring up Rocky Hicks. Hitting .315, really been hitting a lot better lately. Got off to a slow start. Had a little injury problem or 2. You okay, William?
Hit myself.
Well trained. You're well trained. Discipline yourself, even when she's not here. Flew out to center field in the first inning. Grayhart with the pitch. Off speed in the dirt. 1-0 the count. Got updated pitch counts. 40 apiece now for Adams and Grayhart.
Reset them, huh?
Good rip on the 1-0 pitch. Fouled straight back toward the porta potty.
I'll bring him out there, won't it? Bounce off the top.
Yeah, boy.
Time's up.
One curveball on the dirt. 2-1 the count. Looks like Shannon's got a friend out there now.
Yeah.
William made Ryan mad.
They got 2, looks like.
Yep, Ryan said, I'm going to get as far away from William as I can out here in center field. Who's the third amigo out there?
That's Bill McKinney, I believe, if my eyesight
it is.
Does well, yeah.
Now they will get in trouble giving away signals to Perry Central. Bobby Keith will think they're giving the pitches to our batters out there, waving around.
Bill drinking something.
Back to the ball game.
Yeah.
3-1 the count. Ground ball, third base. That's Elkins with it. Throws across, and 3 up and 3 down. Easy inning for Greyheart for Perry Central. Estill County gets no runs, no hits. At the end of 3 complete, Perry Central leads the Engineers by a score of 4-2. We'll be back. You're watching on WBON TV and listening on 99.3 Cool Oldies.
Auto accidents happen to all of us, and it can be a very stressful time. Let Renfro's Collision make the repair process easier for you. They have the training and equipment to repair your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. You have the right to choose your repair facility, so why not choose the one who works for you and not the insurance company? Your family safety is our #1 concern. Renfro's Collision, 22 years of excellent service, and that's not by accident.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
Back here, Danny Wood Field. We go to the top of the 4th inning with the score: Perry Central 4, Estill County 2. Browning, the 9-hitter, will come up for the Commodores to start the inning. Here's Danny.
Had a bunt hit to make a mess of things in the 2nd inning when Perry Central scored 2. Loaded the bases. They got a couple in. Adams on the mound. First pitch high for a ball, 1-0. Engineers in action in the district. Their next game will be Lee County. We'll have that for you live on WRV, radio only, from Happy Top in Lee County. Swing and a miss.
Be more
1-0 pitch.
I'll be more comfortable that day. I won't have to wear a shirt.
I'll be more comfortable because I won't be there.
Looking at it. Adams up high, Dan.
Can't vouch for the Kiwanis crew whether they'll have their shirts on at the Reds game.
I think we both know the answer to that. Said it like it was a question.
Three-1 to count now. Just missing on that last pitch, Micah. And there's a blooper into shallow center field. Napier got a good jump on it, but couldn't quite get there. Base hit for the 9-hitter, and you hate to see that when you're the opposing coach, because that brings the top of the lineup up. Greyheart, the pitcher, he's 0 for 2 so far. Ground out back to the pitcher on a great play by Adams, and a hit into a fielder's choice and got an RBI in the 2nd. Engineers at double play depth up the middle. Here's the pitch. Outside ball, 1-0. Engineers trailing this one 4-2. Between these two traditional 14th region powers. And base the ball. Hall of Fame coach Bobby Keith Dixon gives the sign to his runner. There's the pitch. High again. Behind in the count again. 2-0.
Had a great win against them in 08 when you won the region, and then you throw it down on them in 09. I was broadcasting that one there. It was at Hazard.
Played no role in that. But the guys sure did. And the key, I remember, is getting that one over in 5 innings. So we had Drew Freeman available. Same day championship. You worked hard that day. It's hot, too.
I
2
did,
games.
in that hot box up there.
That was right down the pike. 2-1.
I remember the beat down, and I remember your trip to the mound there. You were encouraging the home plate umpire to come out and have a word with you.
He wouldn't come out there.
He wouldn't come out there. We were going to sit there all night, I
had
believe.
to give him more credit.
Yep.
Runner goes. Ball's in the dirt. Tough throw and not in time. So stolen base for Browning. Runner at second with nobody else now. Be an interesting call here. 3-1 count. See if Bobby Keith just going to play for an insurance run, maybe bunt him over. Leading 4-2. Swinging away, base hit to right field. One hop. Coming up with it is Warner. Holding at third will be Browning with nobody out. Bobby Keith not going to take a chance, so now first and third, nobody out.
Courtesy in for their pitcher here.
Number 17. Got him on your roster there, William?
You know me, I certainly do.
Good job by Warner there getting to that ball quickly to eliminate even the thought of sending the runner at third. And that's going to be it for Micah Adams. He just did not look comfortable out there all day today.
Ryan Couch.
Ryan Couch. There'll be a pitching change. So while we got a pitching change, why don't we take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back. You're watching Estill County Baseball, WBON TV, and listening on 99.3 FM.
In Estill County, if you want more than just good pizza, you want great pizza, Steam Engine Pizza Pub in downtown Irvin is the place to go. At Steam Engine, everything on the menu is handmade with the highest quality ingredients. From pizza to subs to pasta to salads. You'll find Steam Engine Pizza Pub at 206 Main Street in Irvin. You can order carryout or delivery at 606-723-9787 or online at steamenginepizzapub.com. Steam Engine Pizza Pub, Estill County's first string pizza.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Here, Danny Wood Field, 4-2 the score here in the top of the fourth inning. Runners at the corners for Perry County Central, and the Engineers have made a change. Micah Adams is going to be relieved by the third baseman and sophomore Andrew Elam. Looks like Adams is going to come back out here to play the field, Dano, and see how they rotate him in. But we know who's going to be on the hill, and that's Elam.
Unofficially had Micah with 3 innings pitched, 4 runs, 5 hits, 3 walks, and 1 K, and 1 hit by pitch. Just not sharp from the start. I know something was bothering him. He just didn't look comfortable out there on the mound, did he, William?
No, he didn't. And a couple of times we had a little meeting at the mound. He kind of stepped back, and he just didn't, like you said, he was kind of stretching, moving. I was looking at his hand one time, and nonetheless, he's going to be replaced, and Risen will go over to third. Powell and Adams will handle the middle, and McCreary will stay over here at first base. And Hunter Pigman, the shortstop, up. Danny gets ready to call it. He grounded out the second out back in the first, and blew out to the right fielder Warner in the second. Here's Danny.
Hey, William. Throw over to first, back in time. So we got Risen on third and Adams on short. Is that correct? And then Powell's move over to second?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Runner goes on the first and third. They'll throw all the way down. Shortstop will come up and cut it. And the runner at third stays. So now runners at second and third, nobody out. Just a design play to make sure the runner on third didn't score there. And now the infield, I'm sorry, William, the infield in now on the dirt. Can't afford to give up any more here. So on the grass, everybody. Here's the bunt, and it's a safety squeeze that will be successful, and they will get the runner at first base. But that was Pigman, wasn't it?
That was, sir.
And that was a safety squeeze. He wasn't going on the pitch. So RBI run scores, and it's 5-2.
For Perry Central, number 14, David Elkins.
Elkins the batter now.
I wonder where Napier made the play on the last time he batted down up.
Runner also moves to third base. Crouch. Strike called on the pitch. 1-1 the count. Elkins 1 for 2. Third inning. Well, he got robbed. Napier.
He did.
Tracking one in left center. Right at the wall. Or this one could be worse. 5-2 as it stands here in the top of the fourth. Not out of it yet. Runner on third, one out. Pitch high, 2-1 now. Infield in for Estill County. From the stretch, there's a short fly ball. Tagging is the runner. The catch is made and too shallow for the runner to risk. And the right fielder there, Warner, making a great throw, would have been nailed. So 2 down now.
Senior out there, the old Fez.
For Perry Central, number 13.
Trying to get back in good graces after that running debacle we had a couple innings ago.
McClarness up now, 0 for 2. Flew out to right field and struck out. First pitch, called a ball. 1-0 from Elam. Elam in relief of Micah Adams, who, if the results don't change right now, stands to get his first loss of the season. And there's a shot down to third base, and it'll get by, and it'll score another run. And it'll make it 6-2.
For the Commodores, number 10.
Hawkins, or McClarness, I should say, gets credit for that RBI.
And first pitch, there's a ground ball to shortstop, bobbled, and everybody's going to be safe. Adams at shortstop now. Engineer defense not making the plays they need. So runners on first and second now with 2 out.
The courtesy in here for the catcher, Cotton game. 6-2.
For Perry Central, number 18, Dawson Kersey.
Number 3 coming in to run for him again. We know about him, Spurlock. Luckily, somebody down there at second. We
can't go anywhere.
Can't go anywhere right now.
First pitch is a ball, 1-0. 6-2, Perry Central leads this one. Engineers have lost 5 in a row coming into this one. And you have to say, they're not playing their best baseball today either, William. I think they would admit that. Second pitch is a ball, 2-0. Kersey swinging, skies it into shallow center field. And Warner will catch that one and end the inning mercifully for the Engineers. But Perry Central puts 2 more on the board. And at the end of 3.5 innings, the Commodores lead Estill County by a score of 6-2. Let's take a 1-minute break and we'll be back. You're watching on WBON TV and listening on WIRV 99.3 FM.
Pulled pork, brisket, ribs, burgers, hand-cut steaks, prime rib. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue in Irvin. Whether you like your meat cooked low and slow or seared and sizzling, House of Q has just the thing to ignite your taste buds. Eat inside in the beautiful dining room or outside on the biggest patio in 4 counties. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue at 77 River Drive in Irvin.
Danny Woodfield 6-2 as Perry County Central added to their lead in that last inning. Not a clean one for Estill County, so maybe they can not take their glove to the plate with them here and start off with some runs in the bottom of the fourth. Engineers down 4. Gayhart still on the hill. Here's still calling it for you is the Hall of Famer himself and namesake of the field, Danny Wood.
Hey, Wim, it's a lot of ball game left for the Estill County Engineers. Coach Crow got the team together in between innings and had a little do-better talk, I guess we'll call it.
Very good way to put that.
First pitch swinging, ground ball to shortstop. Coming up and around his pigman, and out is Isaac Napier on a hard hit ball on the first pitch.
Yeah, hit it hard, Dan-O, and hoping he could find a hole there, but out number 1.
For Estill County, number 7, Justin Risen.
Here's Risen up to bat. He's 1 for 1 so far today. One 0 pitch in the dirt. Risen holds up. 2-0. Perry Central leads 6-2 here in the bottom of the fourth. Here's a pop up in foul territory. Catcher giving chase, and he's got it right at the screen. 2 up, 2 down for Estill County. Cotton Game did a good job on that one at the catch position. Got rid of his mask, found the ball, made it look easy.
Number 17, Parker.
Parker McCreary now. He's 0 for 0 with a sacrifice bunt in the second inning. You know, when you think about it, William, things kind of went south after Ryan Powell left the booth. When you made him mad and went out there to center field, apparently a lot of his buddies kind of wondering, texting him, everything's all right between you two.
It's perfectly fine, perfectly fine.
Don't want to talk about it, huh?
Nope.
Here's first pitch swinging. Parker McCreary to center field in a quick inning. 1-2-3. Estill goes down. We've played 4 complete, and Perry Central leads this one 6-2. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching on WBON TV and listening on 99.3 FM.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
We all know bad things happen to good people, but why not be as prepared as possible for those things? Linville Insurance in Richmond and Berea can make sure you're prepared when that happens. As an independent insurance agency, we represent many top-rated insurance companies for you, your home, your auto, or business. Our professional, educated, and experienced staff is here for you locally and 24/7 via our website or by calling us in Richmond 859-626-5252 or Berea 859-986-1056. Be prepared with choice, flexibility, affordability, all with superior protection.
The score. Perry County Central on top as the Engineers take the field here in the top of the 5th inning, and Perry County Central going to send Dustin Fields up to the plate. He reached on a infield hit. The last inning, walked back in the second.
Fields a left-hander. 6-2. Perry Central leads. Elam begins his second inning of work. First pitch of ball, 1-0. Estill pitchers having trouble staying ahead in the count so far today. Behind again, 2-0 now. Engineers just a little out of sync today. There's a pop-up, foul territory. Neese, the catcher, under it, and he's got it. 1 out. That'll bring up Ambergy, who's 1 for 1 with a walk. 2 RBI hit in the 3rd inning.
One of our fine sponsors over there, Ambergy's Farm.
Ambergy's Farm and Supply, that's right.
Over at Mount Sterling.
That's a way to tie in the commerce.
We appreciate them, don't we?
More than you know.
Got the Polaris running.
Exactly.
Again, it's been down since basketball season.
They said they'd never seen one like that.
Well,
you had to explain to them how it happened.
Yep. They saw me when I walked in. They knew I had a funny gait about me when I walked.
Here's Ambergy, weak ground ball to second base. Powell up with it, over to first, and a quick 2nd out. Engineers have yet to have a easy inning. First was the easiest. Only 1 hit, 1 runner, no runs. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Perry has scored every inning. So now 2 up, 2 down here in the 5th, and that'll bring up the number 9 hitter.
They told me to lay off the racing fuel in the Polaris. But I told them, a lot of times we were running late. We had to get there.
Get that little boost of oxide and get you where you want to go.
Big tires in the back, nothing like they'd seen before either.
Mutters.
Mm-hmm.
You had to give him back to James, didn't you? Put him back on his tractor.
I did.
That's what left it on blocks. I think that's what he got mad about. That's he left it on blocks out there in the field.
Couldn't turn over the garden.
Two and 1 the count, or 1 and 2 the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, we're used to saying it. We've been behind in the count all day, so I can see why you said it, Dan. We got ahead once here.
Curveball stayed a little high. Got a little bit of action down in the Perry Central bullpen, but so far Greyheart cruising. Maybe just getting a little work in. Here's a ground ball, shortstop. Adams comes up with it on the run, and a 1-2-3 inning for the Engineers. They needed that. 3 up and 3 down. At the end of 4 1/2, Perry Central still leads Estill County by a score of 6-2. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching on WBON TV, listening on 99.3 Cool Oldies.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care are only $15. DOT and CDL physicals are just $55. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Berea Walmart is open every day from 9 till 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care Centers, here when you need us.
Danny Woodfield, 6-2 the score. Perry County Central remains on top, 3 up, 3 down. There was the theme in the 4th inning for both teams. And the Engineers are going to go back to work here in the bottom of the 5th. And we shall hope to put some runs on the board, as it will be the pitcher took over for Adams. It'll be Andrew Elam. He sacrificed back in the 2nd inning. And it will be Mr. Elam with his 2nd plate attempt on the night, and it will be Greyheart staying on the hill, and here with the call, Danny Wood.
Hey, Engineers, they got 3 at-bats here to get back in this thing, only down 4. Don't need to get them all in one swing of the bat right here. Let's get some runners on base, move them over and get them in. First pitch swinging, ground ball to 3rd. That's Pigman. Or Elkins with it, throws across, and we need to hit somebody else. He's been playing pretty perfect over there. 5-3, 1 out.
Yeah, boy, he's
Estill County, number 11.
a lot of work over there, and that's like the 7th straight out, Dano, for both teams combined.
And the 6th straight out for Greyheart on the mound, as he has settled in. Kept the Engineers off stride a little bit. First pitch to the number 9 hitter, Warner, called strike, 0-1. The Engineers pushed across 1 in the first, 1 in the second, but since then, it's been 3 up and 3 down. Here's a foul pop-up, and Elkins over and makes the play. Had to reach behind him a little bit, but stayed with it and made the play.
Tell you what, Dan Elkins making a living over there, isn't he?
Looking like Brooks Robinson.
Bob Horner.
Mike Schmidt.
Ron Say. Is that his name? What was his name over there, third? Ron Say?
Enjuario Suarez.
Now you're talking about today's players. I don't know him.
Here's a bloop and a base hit for Estill County from the leadoff hitter, Ty Neese, who's 2 for 2 and reached on an error with an RBI. Ty, one of the few Engineers who've had a good game so far today. Miller will come in and be the courtesy runner for the catcher, Neese.
Miller got a bunch of stolen bases, too, on the year, Dano. He's their designated runner.
Got some speed. We saw that in football this fall.
All over the field.
Camden Powell at the plate. Throw over. Back in time is Miller. Camden has reached on an error and flew out to center field.
Miller getting a good lead.
There's a pitch. Stays high for a ball. 1-0 the count to Powell. Estill got their 2, 3, 4 hitters up. They're going to have to make something happen with 2 outs here. We take a nice gapper right here to the fence. Score Miller from first.
Be all right, wouldn't it?
Chip away at this thing. Here's the 1-0. Curveball. In the dirt. Good discipline there by Camden. 2-0 the count.
About Miller as a running back. Remember him, Dan, how he decided there late in the year, he decided to love playing defense. Remember, he was a ball hawk back there.
Yes, he was. Hitters count for Camden Powell. Grayhart with the delivery. Boy, he had a good swing at that 2-0 pitch. Just missed it. Got a hold of that one. Might have hit that one out to his daddy. Still ahead in the count, 2-1. Miller on first, 2 outs. Grayhart holds for a long time, now throws changeup way out in front. Was Powell 2-2. One thing about it, Grayhart here, he doesn't throw the hardest, but you do not know what pitch is coming based on the count. Pitching backwards a lot. Lots of 1-0 curveballs. Keeping the Engineers off stride. 2-2 the count, 2 outs. And a curveball tap foul, third base side. Camden will stay alive. Miller on first for Estill County, 2 outs. Here comes the 2-2 in the dirt. Nice job there by Cotton Game, blocking it up.
Twice now in this at bat.
He's a good-looking catcher back there. Looks like he's worked on his craft.
Can you fix this? I've been working on mine. I'll tell you what.
Which one?
I'll tell you what.
You got so many tools.
Not the outdoor operation. Not the outdoor operation.
Here's the 2-2. Foul back. Miller was going on the pitch. He'll come back. It is 3-2. So obviously he's going with 2 outs. Miller just make sure he goes home here. Don't get picked off. Object isn't a steal. Just get a good jump. 3-2, 2 outs. And there's a swing down the line in left field, foul. So a good battle going on here between Grayhart and Camden Powell. Miller getting a workout as well, running between first and second. Reminds me of the workouts Marg Wood used to give Micah Swim there at Star Mountain.
He'll be kicking back in here this summer, won't it, before his senior year?
And she's retired now, so
yeah,
more time.
Yeah, gee whiz. Poor Micah. He'll come be like a beast.
And that's ball 4. So runners on first and second now for Eston. Good at bat by Camden Powell. And that'll bring up Micah Adams, who's 0 for 1 so far with a sacrifice fly, an RBI in the first, and a ground out to third base. Elkins in the third.
So got your 3-hitter. Runners aboard.
Give me a gapper right here. Engineers right back in this thing. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Look good. Called a ball. 1-0. Engineers in action in the district Saturday. Doing novel new things. Saturday district games. Here's a rip down to third base, and Elkins just smothers it down there. What a good play by that third baseman. And steps on third to end the inning. The Engineers threaten but do not score, so after 5 complete, Perry Central still leads by a score of 6-2. Let's take a 1-minute break and we'll be back. You're watching on WBON TV and you're listening on 99.3 FM Cool Oldies. William will be back with the play-by-play in 1 minute.
In Estill County, if you want more than just good pizza, you want great pizza, Steam Engine Pizza Pub in downtown Irvin is the place to go. At Steam Engine, everything on the menu is handmade with the highest quality ingredients. From pizza to subs to pasta to salads. You'll find Steam Engine Pizza Pub at 206 Main Street in Irvin. You can order carryout or delivery at 606-723-9787 or online at steamenginepizzapub.com. Steam Engine Pizza Pub, Estill County's first string pizza.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Back here at Estill County High School, Engineers couldn't push anything across right there. And the trail 6-2 is now we go into the 6th inning. Perry Central on top, and they will send the top of their lineup, the pitcher, number 12, Grayhart, who's pitched a well of a game tonight. And at the plate, he's 1 for 3. Here's William.
Put the bat on the ball ever at bat. This is his 4th time up, and he takes strike number 1. Elam still on the hill, took over for Adams, only thrown 19 pitches. This one hit to Napier and makes a nice play for out number 1.
Elam has yet to give up a run. All the runs, once he come in and scored, were credited to Adams. So Elam's done a good job keeping the Engineers in this thing. Give him a chance, just can't get anything going at the plate.
Get Elkins off third base over there. Tell you what, it's his way. He takes care of it. Here's first pitch called strike to Pigman. Pigman also put a bat on it each time. Sacrifice bunted there to first base last inning, and on the safety squeeze got the runner in, if you recall.
I recall.
Second one taken high. Flew out to right field there in the second and grounded out to second base back in the first.
A lot of action up here in the holler. Got the middle school softball tournament going on James Lonnie Thomas Field.
Line drive hit right to Parker McQuarrie at first base. He hauls it in for out number 2.
Also got the JV district tournament coming up on this field after this game, William.
Right after this game, Dano, it might have a record for number of buses up here.
Got a lot of bluebirds up here.
So 2 outs, and we go to Elkins. Speaking of which, the old third baseman, he put a bat on it too, single back in the first, and he's a couple of fly-outs the last 2 at times.
And the play of the game defensively for the Engineers in the 3rd inning when he just crushed one. With the old bats would have been up on the slate bank. But Isaac Napier, man, you got a great jump and just tracked it down.
Like a gazelle. Here's a pitch outside for a ball. Here's this one foul back over our head, out of play over the press box. Strike number 2, 1 and 2.
And that play that Napier made just shows you the difference in these bats now, William. They just don't go as far. I was looking at the stats. I don't think Estill's got a home run.
0 home runs.
Perry Central does not have a home run.
Saw that today, Dan. Perry didn't have all their stats in on this page I was looking at, but 0 home runs caught my eye real quickly.
Of course, it's a big yard here. You got to hit it to get it out anyway. These new bats, very difficult.
Here's the 2-2 to Elkins. This one's hit down to third baseman Rising. He throws across the infield and going to be safe as he beats it out.
Infield hit. Rising playing deep over there. And Elkins give him credit out of the box quick and just beat it out.
For Perry Central, number 13, Mason Nicolarnas.
Could have been another 1-2-3 inning there, but we've got runner on first, 2 outs.
6-2 still the score here in the 6th. Elam delivers a ball hit. Hicks out there in left field hauls it in for out number 3 of the inning. So we are going to the bottom of the 6th. Estill County will come to the plate. They trail at 6-2. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Estill County Baseball on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
Pulled pork, brisket, ribs, burgers, hand-cut steaks, prime rib. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue in Irvin. Whether you like your meat cooked low and slow or seared and sizzling, House of Q has just the thing to ignite your taste buds. Eat inside in the beautiful dining room or outside on the biggest patio in 4 counties. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue at 77 River Drive in Irvin.
Back here at Estill County High School, new pitcher on the mound for Perry County Central in relief of Grayhart, who pitched a beauty. Dawson Dove, who William has placed on our all-name team.
DD. We'll go to work.
Guess he's one of your favorites because that's one of your pastimes. Got those pet doves at home.
Duff, Dan, not Dove.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Duff.
I didn't hear.
Duff.
What happened to the other one? Juicer getting
No. Well, you know, when well, let's just say when some of those weaponry was confiscated, really cut out some habits.
Leading off the inning for the Engineers, number 3, Rocky.
All right, Dan. Rocky Hicks will lead off.
Well, Grayhart did a good job, didn't he, for
He
Perry
did.
County Central.
Nice
Kept
job.
us off stride the whole time.
Did a really good job.
5 innings, 2 runs, only 3 hits.
So Rocky 0 for 2 on the day. grounded out to second base back in the third. In the first inning, he flew out to center field, so got a bat on it, but not reached safely yet today. There's a called strike, 1-1. Duff, a big tall drink of water.
Lanky.
Here's a pitch outside, taken for a ball, 2-1.
Another Perry County Central warming up in the bullpen as well. Bobby Keith will keep everybody fresh for postseason play.
Rocky hits this one to the shortstop. He comes up, makes a play through it in the dirt, and Rocky reaches. First batter, nice lead off hitter.
High hopper, and again, hustling out of the box. Ball was in the dirt, but come up with, he just beat it out. Infield hit for Rocky Hicks.
Napier will come to the play. He grounded out to the shortstop 2 different times today. Hit the ball hard. Thought he had that one up the middle last time. Needs a hit here. Hicks at first. Nobody out in the 6th. This one hit over there to Elkins. He's going to go to second base, and they can't hold on to it. So we're safe.
See if the Engineers can take advantage here. The first crack in the armor for the defense of Perry County Central. Might have been a double play right there. Instead, it's going to be first and second.
I was watching for Hicks to break up the double play and saw the ball pop out.
So Engineers in business here.
And Crow going to pull in a pinch hitter right now down 0. Justin Risen's going to be hit for right now, and it's Dean Tucker. It is number 23.
For Estill County, number 23. Hey, Doug, get loud, let's go.
So first and second is Napier and Hicks. Tucker batting 4, and he takes one right into the chest area, and so he'll go out to first base with hit by pitch, and the base is loaded, and here comes Coach Crow make another move. See him right here. He may run for Tucker.
Most Tuckers seem to get run for. Uncle Bud already texting in, tell him not to rub it.
So, Dan, we've got another change here. That is Morgan Seals, I believe. Morgan Seals batting now for McQuarrie. They hit him. We've got to run.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Engineers have not played their best baseball all day, but they can erase all that with a big inning right here.
Morgan swings and misses the first pitch. Coach Crow tells him keep his head in. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. 6-2, Engineers down by 4, but the bases are loaded. Duff. And fouled off by Seals. 0-2 to Morgan. Duff goes to work on Seals. And gets a bat on it there somehow. Call that a foul ball down 0, I believe he did. It was a ball, but strike number 2, I guess 0-2 it'll stay. Here's Seals. The base is loaded for the Engineers. Takes this one a little close for comfort, but inside for a ball. 1-2.
Engineers trail by 4.
Here's the pitch. Seals took this one off the old left elbow, and also he's hit 2 straight. Hit Tucker and Seals. And we have finally scored our 3rd run, 6-3.
And still bases loaded, nobody out. Now, Bobby Keith Dixon now will come out.
Hicks came.
His team.
Hicks scored for Estill, Dan. And now we got Parker McQuarrie re-entering for Mr. Seals. He's going to run.
Tough job right there. Come in, only thing you do is get hit, and then you back out of the game.
Say Tucker will stay at third base, I guess, for Rising, and then McQuarrie re-entering here. He'll go back to first.
Yep.
So bases loaded again, and the pitcher, Andrew Elam, who's come on in relief today, talk about helping his own cause. He could help himself get a win right here.
And also erase that first loss on the season
for Micah Adams.
Pitcher of record, Micah Adams. Be a good teammate.
Double. All right, bases loaded.
Engineer dugout showing a little life.
That was me.
Oh, you and Coach Granny. She's always alive. She's always ready.
First pitch, call strike to Elam.
Is it Elam or Edelin?
Elam.
Okay.
He sacrificed to third base in the second and grounded out.
Had a good rip at that one. Fouled it back.
Third base back in the fifth. Indeed, he's cutting hard at it. 0-2. Nobody out. Bases loaded. 6-3. Here in the bottom of the sixth. This one is hit. It's going to go foul. Got a bat on it, did Andrew.
Got to be smart on the bases here. Got to get the biggest jump. You got to anticipate as soon as you see the ball come off that back, heading in a downward spot. Get going.
Got Napier over there at third, who is fleet of foot. And ball gets loose here, and we had another run real easy. So here's Elam. Takes it upstairs for a ball, 1-2. Dawson Duff on in relief of Grayhart, who did an excellent job on the hill.
Say Dove or Duff?
Duff.
Duff.
Here's the pitch and foul straight back.
Another good swing.
Cutting down on that one, wasn't he?
That was full throttle. Estill trails 6-3, but threatening. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the sixth.
Duff to Elam. Swing and a miss. He gets him. So still got the bases loaded. It's only the first out.
Number 22, Dalton McKinney.
Dalton McKinney going to bat for Warner. So Coach Crow making some moves here in the sixth.
Making a mess of my score sheet here.
Dalton McKinney.
No pressure situation here.
Bases loaded. Takes the first one for a ball. This one hit in the air. Center fielder is going to make a play. Napier's going to tag. Here it comes. Here comes the throw cut off by the pitcher, and he can't go home with it. And Napier comes in for the score and gives an RBI to Dalton McKinney on the sacrifice fly.
Makes 2 outs, however.
Engineers within 2 now, 6-4.
Back to the top of the lineup.
This will be Tyne East batting Dano, who is 3-for-3 with an RBI on the day.
I'm going to point a little something that most people wouldn't notice right there. The fact that the center fielder hit the cutoff. And what that did was to keep the runners for Estill County on first and second. Because if you throw that big pop in there to the plate, they move up, and then you'd have the tying run on second base. So good fundamentals by Perry County Central right there.
Look like they're going to re-enter Rising, too, as he comes out to run for Tucker. So Rising and McQuarrie on the bases first and second, as you will noted. They held them there. And it will be Neese, who is 3-for-3 on the day. Get Rising back in there, score him with a base hit, get within 1 here. There we go. Ball's hit to the shortstop, and he's going to go across the way, and they got him over here at first base. And we have played 6 complete with the score. Perry County Central 6, Estill County 4. Back in 1 minute for the 7th inning. You're listening and watching to Estill County Baseball on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
We all know bad things happen to good people, but why not be as prepared as possible for those things? Linville Insurance in Richmond and Berea can make sure you're prepared when that happens. As an independent insurance agency, we represent many top-rated insurance companies for you, your home, your auto, or business. Our professional, educated, and experienced staff is here for you locally and 24/7 via our website or by calling us in Richmond 859-626-5252 or Berea 859-986-1056. Be prepared with choice, flexibility, affordability, all with superior protection.
Back here at Estill County High School, we're playing the 7th and final inning here as the Estill County Engineers, and William, as I think they would admit, as poorly as they played today against Perry Central, still right in this thing, 6-4.
6-4 down 0, and here coming to the top of 7th. Need to make quick work of it here as they've got the 5-6-7 hitter up. It's going to be Cotton Game, the catcher. He was hit by a pitch, singled in the 3rd then, and reached on an infield hit. So he's been on base all day long, and as we know that well because they run old Spurlock for him each time, who's
fleet of foot.
Yep. So
just like you.
Depends on who's after me.
And how much ground they're gaining.
Yeah.
And what they were carrying.
All right, as the Engineers get ready to go to work here in the 7th inning and give themselves a chance in the bottom 7.
For Perry Central, number 10, Braden Cottongame.
Hey, dugout, let's keep it loud.
All right, Cottongame, the catcher, steps to the plate against Elam. Taken upstairs for a ball, 1-0. JV action coming up, JV District, I believe it is.
Powell County and Estill District Championship.
Ball number 2, 2-0. This ball is hit right to the shortstop Adams. It goes over to first base to McCreary, so out number 1.
For the Commodores, number 18.
Boy, Elam's done a good job of keeping the Engineers in this one. Mike Adams, who's had a great season on the mound, just never looked comfortable out there today. Elam come in the 4th inning, and he hadn't give up a run yet.
This ball's hit foul.
Over the concession stand.
That didn't sound good.
Did it hit something? Hit the concession stand?
Hit the vehicle, I believe, on the other side of it, over the hill.
Oh, one of the cooks.
It hit the Robin.
And 1-1 the count here as that ball goes high to Elam. Only thrown 33 pitches too, Dan.
Efficient.
Very efficient. 6-4, Engineers down 2 here in the 7th, 1 out. There's the pitch, it's high and away.
I remember once, it was a season or 2 ago, there was about 3 fences guarding the windows in the concession stand, and somehow somebody hit a line drive that hooked it right through one of them.
Here's a ball hit to Risen. He bobbles it, but makes the play on it, and over to first base for the 2nd out. So 2 ground outs here to begin the 7th, and 2 straight outs. This is Dustin Fields.
Forever.
Number 17, Dustin.
Walked on, scored a run back in the 2nd inning, reached on an infield hit to second base, and then flew out, popped up to the catcher, actually, in the 5th inning. So 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Engineers trailing by 2, 6-4. Here's first pitch called strike by the umpire. Elam ahead in the count. Second one upstairs, 1-1.
Hey, let's go two. Let's go eat. Go two.
Elam delivers, and this one goes over the head and of Parker McQuarrie. He tries to make a play on it. Somehow he got a glove on it, Dan. Oh, great play by Parker.
Got turned around a couple of times there, And then when he went for the lunge, it just off the glove, the tip of his glove, the octopus, as Blaine calls it, almost came up with it with those long arms. So a blue pit.
Tell you what, Dan, him being a left-hander, too, the only way probably he's going to get a glove on that, too, is he was running that way and just stuck it up at the end. All right, so runner at first and Ambergy to the plate. Ambergy's walked, singled to center field with 2 RBIs, and then grounded out to second base in fifth. Throw over to first base to keep the runner honest. Here's a pitch, and Neese goes back to first, but not in time. This was, called it a ball. So 1-0.
Batting for Perry Central, number 3, Trevor Spurlock.
Engineers are going to be back right up the top of their lineup. The 2-hitter. Here goes the runner. Neese throws down to second base. Powell fields it, but he's in easily.
Stole that one on the pitcher right there. Elam give him the same look every time and timed him up and got a great jump. Focus on the batter here. 2 outs. But the Engineers do need to keep this run from scoring. I'll tell you, if you're going to the last at bat down by 2, that's a little bit different than down by 3.
2-0. Elam delivers the ball foul back.
Of course, Bobby Keith knows that too. That's why he take a chance stealing right there.
Mollahan took that one in the chest pretty good, and he walks it off. And Ty going to go out and talk to the pitcher. Bobby Keith going to come down and talk to the batter. Mollahan says, "I'm fine." Tough as a pine knot back there.
No doubt about that.
He gets his breath. 2-1 will be the count when Elam goes back to work.
Parker McCreary calls time. I'm going to go talk to Elam. Don't forget tomorrow, radio only, WIRV, senior night for the Estill County Lady Engineers as they get ready for postseason action.
Breathitt County.
Lady Bobcats. Can't wait. Brought plenty of Kleenexes for my trusty teammate tomorrow. This is daughter Elizabeth, the senior. Hope you
finally back in action this week too.
After injury, I hope you respect the ceremony and wear something appropriate this time. Let Rhonda dress you in.
Elam goes to delivers and swing and a miss.
That green tuxedo is just, it's all right for homecomings and proms, but
it's a spring color. Ceremony. It's a spring color.
It is. It is.
That's what I keep trying to tell you.
Matches her eyes and all that.
2-2. Here's the pitch. This one hit back up the middle to Adams. Adams fields it over to first base, and he run's going to score, and the batter, I should say, advances over to second base.
Throw was in the dirt and got by McCree. Would have been the third out, but instead of running hard and coming around to score was Fields. So an unearned run there.
Dawson Browning.
And 7-4, as I was saying, that looks a little bit tougher hill to climb.
Yeah, boy.
6-4.
Looks different, doesn't it? So Elam looks in. This one hit to second base to Powell. He takes care of it for out number 3. And we have played 6.5 now. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Engineers down 3 with 3 outs remaining. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Estill County Baseball on WIRV FM 99.3 and WVONTV.com.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care are only $15. DOT and CDL physicals are just $55. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Berea Walmart is open every day from 9 till 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care Centers, here when you need us.
Engineers give an unearned run there in the top of the 7th inning, William. They battled back to pull to win 6-4, but boy, that unearned run in the top of the 7th looms large. As now instead of down 2, Engineers are down 3, but they do have the 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up here, so see what you can do for us here, partner.
KP will start it off and see if he can make it easy on me right here. Couple hits to start this thing would be good. Ball number 1 on to Powell.
I'm going to give a little shout out to Billy Bruce Wiseman, ballpark director. Folks, if you haven't been down there in a while, come on down and watch these kids. I hadn't been down there for a little bit since me and you were coaching the undefeated White Sox. It's a good time. I tell you what, Billy does a great job with the league, and kids have a big time. Best concession stand anywhere.
Artie.
He's all over it.
He is all over it down there. 1-2. The count to Powell. Look at that one for a called strike. Here's the pitch, and this one is hit right to the third baseman. Elkins, boy, all day long over there.
You know, I was looking. He actually made an error in the first inning. He hadn't made one since.
Not a one since.
Speaking of Quantas, William Hardy, coach of the Bulldogs, whipping them into shape.
Second go around as Bulldog was Georgia. Hit me the other day. Had not realized.
Do you pick the team, or does Billy assign the team?
It's quite an interesting process. I'll just say, and now it's becoming who can have the loudest colors and whatever with Oregon and teams like that.
I saw some highlighter yellow down there.
And then
I've also discovered something else. Lynn West can fix anything. Were you aware of that?
They worked on Austin. Remember that the other night? Helped Austin.
You're right.
That's going to be trouble.
Your athletic tape didn't work on the battery.
All I did was create a fire.
I was going to say, well, not a good, sparks and athletic tape don't make a good combination, really. Adams fouled one off. Meanwhile, at the game, bottom of the 7th, 7-4. Engineers trail, 1 out, 3-1 count to Adams.
What?
He's flipped them upside down.
Some guys just have the touch, the knack. That's not me.
Duff to Adams. Call strike. Now the count goes full.
Need a base runner here, William.
This one up high, so we got the base runner. You asked for it. You got it.
Well, I asked for it one time. I didn't like what I got. I was asking for it.
She thought you were saying, when you said, do you want me to get up? She took it as shut up.
Got to enunciate.
Didn't work out so well for you, did you? How long did you stay at the house after that one? Week. Rocky Hicks, the batter for Estill County. He's a cleanup hitter. Micah Adams over here at first base. 1 out.
I could kind of walk after about 8 days.
Yeah. Kind of. Being a stretch.
Crowd's growing out there in the left center. Got the rally caps on.
All right, here's Duff to Hicks. This one low for a ball. 2-0.
It's a good chance he's taken on this one.
Let's go, Rock. Come on, Rock.
Harry turns it loose. Fouls it off. And it'll be 2-1.
Tell you what, the old Powell County JV team's been sitting over here in those aluminum bleachers for a long time.
What time do they think the game started?
I think they would just want to see a good little baseball here.
Here's a called strike to Rocky. 2-2, count even.
Is that Tim Rogers over there leading them?
He was over there, yes, sir, indeed. I saw him walk to the concession stand three times.
Got a cup of coffee.
And this one gets loose from the catcher for ball number 3, and that'll allow Adams to trot down to second base, takes that force out opportunity away.
And Micah's got to understand his run does not mean a thing, so he has got to take no chances on the bases right here. If it's close, you don't go.
Full count to Hicks. He's the cleanup hitter. This one hit off the end of the bat.
Go, 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 go.
And it may have a chance, and he scores. Going to score Adams as the ball gets loose from the first baseman, and Rocky gets up. He went down here, Danny, and he's laughing it off now. So first base got him.
Kind of a squeeber off the end of the bat right there, and the second baseman had to hurry, throw over. I think he had it beat out, so it's a base hit, but error on the throw, and Adams going hard, scores all the way from second base on the error. So Estill is pulled to within 2, and again, if we don't give up that run last inning, it's a 1-run ball game instead of 2, but now the tying run is at the plate.
And speaking of the plate, Isaac Napier is up there. He's put a bat on it every time today. And he does again. This one hit right up the middle. Oh, the shortstop makes a heck of a play. Goes to first, and first baseman can't dig it out. Hicks is going to go to third, and the ball goes in the dugout, I believe, down here below us. So Napier will get second base, and the winning run steps to the plate here in the bottom of the 7th. And Cottongame going to go out and talk to his pitcher.
Count that as an infield hit, and then another error on the throw right there. And as you said, William, now the Engineers in business with the tying run on second base. Runners on second and third and 1 out.
I'll tell you what, Dan, that was a good hit up the middle, and the shortstop made a great play. Made a great play. Napier, as fast as they come, getting down the line, put a pressure on that shortstop to get up and make that throw. And now we've got runners at second, third, 1 out. Engineers down 7-5.
Remember, 20 minutes after this game, there'll be a JV district championship game between Powell County and Estill County.
There's the dulcet tones of Kevin Wims, the public address announcer. Let everybody know about the JV championship. Got time to get out here.
Plenty of time.
Concession stand will still be cooking. All right, 1 out. Let's see how the defense of the Commodores plays this. Right side is back. They'll concede the run, which means nothing. Runner on second's the one that counts.
Rising at the plate, and here the ball gets loose, and here comes Hicks. Hicks going to come in standing up, and it's 7-6.
Wow.
Runner advanced to third as well was Napier. So Napier, again, you got the fastest player down there at third base who throws it away again, and we'll have a tie ball game.
We're staring straight at extra innings here.
Here, this one, the Rising call strike, 1-1 to Justin. Justin's put the bat on it the 2 times he batted. Tucker batted for him last time. Tucker was hit by a pitch, but it was Rising who singled to left field in the second and popped up to the catcher.
Infield is in now. Everybody on the grass. Tying run on third. 1 out.
2-1.
Come on, 7.
To Rising. This one call strike, 2-2 to Justin.
All right, anything close now. Put this one in play.
Here we go. The pitch to Rising. He hits it right out in front of him, and the ball
stays fair.
Stays fair somehow, and nobody.
That ball hit off his foot.
He's out at first for 2 outs.
They hit like that was going foul. They hit like a clod and just right back on the line.
Kind of right where the grass meets the dirt, doesn't it, Dano? And just kind of.
Now down to our last out.
Estill County, number 17, Parker McQuarrie.
Come on, Park. Come on,
That was his second out. Runner down at third. And the ball gets loose, and here comes Napier. Napier's going to come across to score, and we're tied at 7. And McQuarrie with 2 outs needs to get it going again.
Extra innings threatening Austin's travel plans.
Here's a pitch for a ball. That's 2-0 to McQuarrie. And here just might as well go on and try to win this thing.
How about that? Let's just do that.
McQuarrie looks at this one, and the dirt gets loose again. And it's 3-0. Duff struggling, and here comes Bobby Keith out to talk to him. He's not only going to talk to him, he looks at the bullpen. And here comes the pitcher, Dano. So we're going to have a change. And we shall take a 1-minute timeout and be back. You're listening to Estill County Baseball. They're tied 7-7, bottom of the 7th.
Auto accidents happen to all of us, and it can be a very stressful time. Let Renfro's Collision make the repair process easier for you. They have the training and equipment to repair your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. You have the right to choose your repair facility, so why not choose the one who works for you and not the insurance company? Your family safety is our #1 concern. Renfro's Collision, 22 years of excellent service, and that's not by accident.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
Back here at Estill County High School, 7-7. The Engineers have rallied to score 3 here in the 7th. The new pitcher is McClarness. The designated hitter comes into pitch. And William, if Estill County comes back and wins this one, I think they should just say thank the baseball gods.
Yeah,
they would admit they haven't played their best game today.
Coach Crow had a little meeting of the minds, you remember, here in about the 4th, 5th inning, and Engineers have scratched back.
Motivational talk.
Engineers can still win this one here in the bottom of the 7th.
I'm all for that.
Mason McClarness has come in to pitch. He's on the relief of Duff. And then it will be Parker McQuarrie, who's looking at a 2-0 count.
2-0.
Thought it was 3-0, but could be 2-0.
We'll never tell the umpire.
I thought it was 3-0, but. Oh, probably look at one here either way. So McClarness delivers, strike.
Right down the middle. Tim Rogers and the Powell County JV team disheartened at this point.
Yeah, they're thinking. They thought it was probably at 5:30 anyway. Yeah, now they're going. Here's a ball number 4, so it was 3-1, and Parker goes down and keeps it going for Estill County. So Andrew Elam, as we said last inning, I believe it was, he can get a win right here.
And Mike Adams' perfect pitching record off, no longer in danger. Cannot get the loss at this point. So he'll stay 5-0 on the season.
McClarness delivers. Ball number 1 to Elam. 1-0 to Andrew. Parker over here at first base. Here's a pitch. It's a call. Strike 1-1. Andrew looks in at the 1-1. McClarness checks McQuarrie over here at first base. He delivers. This one low. 2-1.
Coach, gotta come set.
William, don't be yelling at the umpires.
I just pointing out the obvious. All right, 2-1. Andrew Elam has been on in relief for Adams today. Clarnus delivers this one. Ball number 3, 3-1. You get a runner down at second base here, Dano. We're getting close to the top of that lineup again. Warner is on deck.
Let's go, Drew. Come on, babe. Let's go, Drew.
There's a 3-1. What do you do here, Dan? Fouls it off.
Hit a home run.
That's what I was thinking. Or a triple or anything, double, whatever it is. Just
double,
whatever you want to do. Yeah, anything. We won't be greedy. We just want one more run, whatever it
just
takes. Yeah. 3-2. 7-7 here in the bottom of the 7th. Engineers can win it.
Well, one thing neither team wants is a
called strike to Elam as he hit the outside corner. And we have played 7 complete, and we're going to have to go play some more as we go to the extra innings to the top of the 8th. And it will be Estill and Perry Central playing a little more. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Estill County Baseball, WIRV, WBON.
Entrepreneurs have passion and a lot of determination. They also know that a trusted support team is essential for success. Your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank know a lot about working with small business owners, offering a range of loan and leasing opportunities as you develop, build, and grow your company. Stop by your local CVNB in Richmond or Berea or visit cvnb.com and let's talk business. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At EKU, you'll learn to take a broader view of your world. But we also understand it's the details that shape the big picture. So go ahead, play with fire, think on your feet, or touch the sky. Here, you'll be a part of something new, something big, something beautiful. Be a colonel. Your time is now.
Back here at Estill County High School, we're ready for some free baseball here as we have extra innings. And William, I was saying during the break, that neither one of these teams really want to see a 14-inning marathon and have to use all their pitching and their pitches here as the postseason starts Saturday.
Yeah, and district championships Monday night too, so there's no break in between. Both games in the 56 are on Saturday, and
as the 56 as well, and and then Perry Central's as well, I think.
Let's go, Drew. Come on, Drew.
Elam's still on the mound for Estill County. He's done a good job and stands to get the win if he can hold them here, and we can score one across. Here with the play-by-play is William Hardy.
Thank you, Dano.
You ever broadcast a game in the 8th inning before?
No. Gay Hart at the plate here in the 8th. Gay Hart pitched deep, so it seemed like days ago. He pitched a real gem.
It does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Elam still out there for Estill County, 1-1.
Grayhart did a good job on the mound, too.
Elam doing a good job right now for Estill County. He throws that one by him. 1-2. You get this first batter right here. And this one is hit into right field. Warner gets it back in very quickly, but Gayhart's aboard again. The single to right field. Comes Pigman up.
0 for 3 with a sacrifice bunt. Grayhart's the leadoff, so you would think he has some wheels.
And he bunts it down to McQuarrie. Powell comes over and covers it, and he goes across the field, and no one was there. And they throw it away, and the runner is going to advance to third. And we got an out at first, but the runner's going to advance to third on the throwing error. Here we go now for David Elkins, the third baseman. We've called his name all day.
2 for 4 at the plate and some outstanding plays in the field at third base. Infield is in for Estill County.
There's one out. Ball number 1 to Elkins.
And Bobby Keith is not, I'm not saying he will, but he would suicide his 3-hitter.
Called strike to Elkins.
He called strike?
He sure did. Well, raised his arm up, called it a strike, 1-1. Here's the next pitch, and it's a ball.
2-1. This is a suicide count. Probably won't do it. But it's a suicide count.
And this one fouled off. 2.
So 2 outs.
Infield in is 1 out, Dan. Got the sacrifice over at first base, didn't we?
Yep.
I hear y'all.
Wait.
Gotta tell them. They yell at me like that. All right, there's pitch outside.
Man, that was close.
Elam will go back to work here, full count. Here's the pitch. And swing and a miss. He got Elkins.
Huge strikeout right there with 1 out runner on third. And the 3-hitter up.
Now
good job, Elam.
McClarness, who started the day as the designated hitter, was hitting for the second baseman. He now came on in relief, and now he steps to the plate with 2 outs here in the 8th inning. Runner down at third.
Only the second strikeout of the day for Perry Central.
First pitch called strike. Elam, a 1 to McClarness. Outside the ball, gets loose, but needs
be a wall back there, Ty.
Let's go, Ty. Come on, baby. Come on, use your hands.
Ball number 1, 1-1. Near dugout coming alive, as you can probably hear. Elam delivers. High and away. Ball number 2, 2-1.
Come on, Toad. Come on, Toad. Come on, Elam. Come on, Drew. Come on, baby. Come on, Drew.
2-1. Andrew upstairs. 3-1. To battle back here.
All tied up here. 7-7 in the 8th inning.
Here's the pitch. And this hits hard in the gap. Hicks on his horse. And this one short of the takes a hop off the fence. Run's going to score. Hicks gets it in, holds him to a double.
Well, McClarness, he got every bit of that one. 1 hop the fence in left center.
Give him an RBI. Give Perry Central the lead. 8-7. Both teams looking for their 19th win tonight.
Of course, everybody's 0-0 on Saturday starts.
Yeah, after this one.
Season.
After this one, reset them. Perry Central, Dan, they are playing, I think that's where you went your junior year, Buckhorn.
Well, half the year.
It was, but right after Thanksgiving, wasn't it? Yeah, they didn't take kindly to your pilgrim story, nor your outfit.
Come on, Drew. Come on, Drew.
Here's the pitch, 2-0 now. 3-0 now to Cotton Game, the catcher.
No sense of humor up at Buckhorn.
No. That was years ago, too. People more sensitive today than they were a long time ago. I thought it was funny. You mailed me that Kodak Polaroid picture of it, your outfit.
Animal people didn't like it either, did
No, they didn't. Here's 3-0 upstairs, ball number 4 as they walked Cotton Game on 4 pitches. So runners at first and second. Now we do have a force.
No damage on that one. Now, we, as you said, got a force out at any base. Need to find it out here. Down by only 1. Still got our at-bat left. Powell County JV team probably getting hungry over there.
Here's the pitch, Kersey.
Either that or their founder. They've ate so many nachos.
Good game for the concession stand, wasn't it? No buses have left down at the middle school games either, Dan. Oh, those not going swift either. Here's the pitch and foul back. Dorsey. Dawson Kersey.
You got mixed up your favorite band leader, Jimmy Dorsey.
8-7 here in the 8th. We're playing extra innings. That McClarness double scored 1 for Perry Central. Here's the pitch. This one upstairs. 2-1.
Coach Bobby Keith Dixon, he's been on a lot of bus rides. He's like, man, I'd kind of like to get this one over with myself.
Yeah. They got a long one, don't they, in the middle of the week. Here's this one. Popped up in the air to Micah Adams for the 3rd out. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 8th with the score. Perry Central 8, Estill County 7. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Estill County Baseball on WIRV, WBONTV.com.
In Estill County, if you want more than just good pizza, you want great pizza, Steam Engine Pizza Pub in downtown Irvin is the place to go. At Steam Engine, everything on the menu is handmade with the highest quality ingredients. From pizza to subs to pasta to salads. You'll find Steam Engine Pizza Pub at 206 Main Street in Irvin. You can order carryout or delivery at 606-723-9787 or online at steamenginepizzapub.com. Steam Engine Pizza Pub, Estill County's first string pizza.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Back at Estill County High School, Perry Central pushes one across in the top of the 7th. Engineers will come to bat for the 2nd time facing a do-or-die situation. Came through in the 7th inning, William. Scored 3 to tie it up. All you got to do is score 1 now. Score 2, then win it.
Not a problem at all. 8-7. And we're going to start off this inning. Fez Warner, the senior right fielder, will come to the plate. We're going to go 9-1-2.
Best nicknames, Fez.
Got to be.
You probably, I think you're the one that gave him that.
No.
Didn't he see you wearing your Fez one time?
No, I didn't.
And that's why.
Somebody else you're thinking of.
Oh.
It was a she. All right, Dustin Warner will lead off the 8th. A little open stance. McClarness in his 2nd inning of relief. Takes a ball.
Must have been set up inside. McClarness on the hill, as you said, William, and also McClarness with the big hit there in the 8th inning for Perry.
Like you said, the old-style bats, that one would have been out of here.
Yeah. That would have been back there at the rubbish pile.
Come on, Fez!
1-1. Count. Here's the pitch. This one. Oh, call strike. A little late in the call.
I'd say we're even now on this at bat.
Mm-hmm. 1-2 to Fez. Fez is going to have to battle here. Behind in the count.
Let's go, Fez.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he gets Dustin on the strikeout.
For Estill County, number 4,
Turned out that's 2 straight strikeouts, Dan, for McClarsky. McClarness.
He's ready to get home.
Tyneese. He's hit the ball all night. Pops this one up out of play. Catcher Cotton Game got a late jump on it. Goes out of play.
Come on, Ty. Come on, Ty.
Here, this one is foul, about the same spot, out of play.
Come on, Ty. Come on, Ty.
0-2. The count's a tie. He'll need to battle here. Pitch. Curveball, taking for a ball. 1-2. Clarness looks in the windup to tie. This one hit, foul. Third baseman Elkins comes over, hands it to Coach Crow. Part of the Cardinals alumni, Pony League, Estill County, Kiwanis League.
I coached him. Me and Kevin Williams, Boyd Moore.
1-2. And Tig
barely
gets a bat, hanging in there.
We call that the squeeber. Chalk it right off the end of the bat. Ty's battling.
1-2. McClarness. Engineers down 1 here in extra innings. 1 out. This one in the dirt. Ball number 2. So Ty gets the count back even. 8-7. Perry County Central leads.
Did you make Austin mad again?
I didn't mean to. All right, 2-2 to Ty. 1 out for the freshman. Here's the pitch. It's hit right over top the shortstop, and he makes a play. Dano, he's made 2 or 3 good plays out there, and he robbed Ty hit that time.
That's old Pigman out there. And he kind of misread it because it looked like it was hit harder than it actually was. But boy, once he got a beat on it, diving play in short center field. So Tyneese robbed of it, and Estill County's down to their last out, William.
He's been fast on the bases, too. Pigman has, and
scooting around.
Nice job there. All right, Camden Powell up for Estill County. First pitch called strike. Two outs in the bottom of the 8th. Clarness to KP, ball number 1, 1-1. KP been on base a couple of times tonight. Here, this one is hit up in the air. Right center fielder says he's got it, and he does, and that is the ball game. And Perry County Central is going to win this one in extra innings, 8-7 here, and the Engineers' regular season comes to an end. 18-13 is the record. 19-14. Perry County Central will be back in action tomorrow night, Dano, at home at 6 o'clock senior night. Girls action against Breathitt County.
Hashtag Elizabeth Hardy.
And Dano, big thanks to Rod Bargo back in the studio. Big thanks to our man Austin, who's right here with us each game. And to my trusty teammate, Danny Wood, this is William Hardy saying good night, everybody.
That's for you.